Nova Scotia RCMP recently stated that they are continuing to make progress in the case of missing Lilly and Jack Sullivan, who disappeared from their home in Lansdowne Station, Nova Scotia, in May of 2025. Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon, who is the acting officer in charge of major crime and behavioral science in Nova Scotia's RCMP, said that the case remains very active and is one of the most complex investigations of his career. He said the disappearance of both children weighs extremely heavy, not just on their families' hearts, but on his heart as well as investigators. He said that the RCMP's major crime investigators have been following up on more than 1,000 tips. They're working through approximately 1,300 investigative tasks as well. He said that despite the children still not being found, that this case alone has one of the highest volumes of information that he has ever encountered in his 25-year police career. Remember, a couple of months back, we were talking about the living circumstances for these children, how Daniel Martel, their stepfather, allegedly used DRUGS's in the residence with them inside, how they had black eye reports, how there was controlling behavior that was affecting their mother, and that there was financial stress on the family as a whole. McCammon stated that they have looked into that. They spoke to a social worker several times extensively who actually reported to this home prior to their disappearance about suspected neglect or abuse in the household. He said that not only was this social worker interviewed, but there were also other people interviewed who were around the adults in these children's lives, as well as the children in the days, weeks, and months leading up to their disappearance. Like we've been hearing since the very beginning of this case, he stated that all possibilities remained under consideration. He also said, quote, "I believe we have made ground when it comes to where things are heading and what we're finding out. We're collecting information from all areas and assessing it to form pictures of what may have taken place." Now remember, a few months ago in the fall of 2025, Daniel Martel, the children's stepfather, said that he no longer feels like the children wandered into the woods after all. He also said he no longer believes that Malaya Brooks Murray, the children's bio mom, as well as his ex, had anything to do with their disappearance either. Remember, he was toying around with this being a possibility last year. McCammon with the RCMP stated that both parents, Daniel Martel and Malaya Brooks Murray, have denied any involvement in the children's disappearance. Also, both of them underwent polygraph testing and passed every question that they were asked. He said that no new large-scale searches are currently planned, but investigators continue to review previously searched areas and will conduct additional searches if warranted. He also acknowledged the intense public interest in this case. He stated that while a lot of people talking about this case are helping keep it alive and keep it in the spotlight, a lot of what people are sharing is misinformation, and it's actually hurting the case and slowing them down in some capacities. He said that investigators are following up on every single tip, every single lead that they get, even the ones originating from online speculation, and that actually diverts their time and resources, especially because a lot of what people are discussing online is not true. He said, quote, "We won't stop until we have answers as to what happened with Jack and Lilly." So this is a little reassuring. Hopefully 2026 is the year that these children are found and that answers are brought about when it comes to this case.